The NBA season is upon us, and it's time for the most accurate, the most comprehensive guide of what the season has in store for us. No, I'm not talking about Stephen A. Smith predictions or that guy who used to talk in front of his closet and hold a microphone when he had long hair until he sold out. No, we're talking about the greatest simulation engine ever created, NBA 2K25, to see what this upcoming NBA season is all about. Now, before we get anywhere, let's take a quick peek at the preseason rankings. They have the Milwaukee Bucks as the #1 team in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers predicted to be second, Philadelphia 76ers third, Celtics fourth, and somehow the Los Angeles Clippers are fifth, even though the news just broke that Kawhi Leonard is out with knee injury swelling indefinitely. Wow, I'm so surprised.
Wow.
Anyway, the bottom of the NBA is the Charlotte Hornets, Washington Wizards, Phoenix Suns, Detroit Pistons, and Cleveland Cavaliers. I took control of the Nets. I just want to have the least possible impact on the entire league, and I feel like there's no team worse than the Brooklyn Nets. Sorry. And here we are at the mid-season NBA Cup hosted by the United Arab Emirates, just because money is more important than anything, according to Adam Silver. We have the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks. Detroit Pistons, I told y'all Detroit was going to be good. Go watch that video if you haven't already. And the Philadelphia 76ers. You got the OKC Thunder versus the LA Lakers. Always a fun matchup. And then the LA Lakers, nope, that's the Dallas Mavericks. And the Clippers are somehow good. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. The standings look like this. 3-1 for the Sixers. 2K incorrectly ranks the teams. They have the New York Knicks second, even though they have the higher point differential. It's just, you know, something that you love to see. What do we have? The Detroit Pistons went 3-1. That's pretty miraculous, but their plus minus was second to the Heat. The Heat just happened to lose a close one, probably. The Boston Celtics still dominating the NBA. The Clippers outdid the Sacramento Kings. Timberwolves are 1-3. Interesting. The OKC Thunder roll. The LA Lakers roll. Dallas Mavericks and Denver Nuggets also competitive. How do the NBA standings look at this point? We're, what, a month into the season? Celtics leading the way. The Hawks, Bulls, Pistons, Cavaliers, and Knicks. The East is starting to look pretty good. As for the Western coverage, you got the Dallas Mavericks. Wow, they're 20-4. OKC, Golden State, Minnesota, San Antonio. All right. So I don't know how to view what's going on with the in-season tournament. So if we go to daily view, we got the Clippers, Mavericks, and we got the 76ers Pistons game. So I can't just simulate through that. We'll simulate the day. And it looks like the Mavericks lost to the Clippers. That's insane. And then the Pistons beat the Sixers. Paul George, stand up. Why can we view the G League? I didn't know that that was an option. Okay, we probably have the other two games here. Lakers, Thunder, and of course the Knicks and the Celtics. A legendary matchup there, of course, of the ages daily view. We have the Lakers beating the Thunder by 1 point. LeBron with the heroics, and the Celtics dominated the Knicks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Celtics, Pistons, Clippers, Lakers, Battle of La La. When is that game taking place? Here we go. You got Pistons at the Celtics. You got Lakers at the Clippers. The Clippers have their own arena finally now. And let's just, we'll simulate to the day before. Let's see who is actually in the NBA Cup. Lakers versus Celtics. Who would have thought the NBA Cup takes place between the two rivals? You know what? Me, because it's 2K. It is what it is. Anyway, the Clippers, the Celtics are losing here in the first quarter. LeBron James probably doing great things. Going into halftime, the Lakers have a pretty dominant lead, but no lead is safe in the NBA and no lead is safe in 2K going into the fourth quarter. Now the Celtics have taken a lead of their own, up to 80 points there, winning the third quarter, going to the fourth quarter. 3 minutes left and total domination, devastation. The Los Angeles Lakers, wait, they might have a little bit. Nope, they're coming up short. And let's hop in to see the trophy celebration. And that is going to do it for the first season of the NBA Cup, the second season of the in-season tournament. Officially, the Boston Celtics are champions. Who won it last time? Was it the Pacers or was it the Lakers? It was the Lakers. So the Lakers back at it this time. LeBron is a loser. No surprises to losing an important game. Let's see the trophy celebration because this looks pretty. And there you have it. Some kind of trophy being held by Xavier Tillman and Jordan Walsh. Sam Hauser. There's Jaylen Brown. Where's Jason Tatum? He just wasn't invited. Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday. Oh, okay, it's over. Look at them just standing there. This is terrifying. Look at them. Look at the Lakers. Look at the Celtics. Oh my God. Welcome to All-Star Weekend, February 14th, 15th, 16th. Let's see if there was any interesting trades that went on in the offseason or in the middle of the season. It will start in December. Marvin Bagley for Mitchell Robinson. They only had to give up a second-round pick. That is a bad trade for the Knicks. Don't know why they would do that. The Hornets and Mavericks are trading Spencer Dinwiddie for Grant Williams and Seth Curry, bringing Grant back to the Mavericks. Kind of interesting. I don't know if they do that. We got the Clippers trading for Derrick Jones Jr. Definitely can understand that, especially if the Clippers are starting to tank. You got Kelly Olynyk and Garrett Temple going for John Concar and a first. I actually like that trade for the Grizzlies. Svi Mikhailuk for Cody Zeller in a second, whatever. Zeke Naji for Kyle Anderson. Wow, Kyle's pivotal to this year's success for the Warriors, but I guess they gave up on him halfway through the season. AJ Green for Charles Bassey, whatever. Draymond Green going to the Kings for Malik Monk in a second. You know, maybe, because Draymond Green is kind of like a little DeMontis Sabonis. You know, and Malik Monk would certainly add some shooting. I just don't know who would be the ball handler for the Warriors there. Cody Zeller for Kenrick Williams and a second-round pick. I could actually see that because Isaiah Hartenstein is out with injury now. They need another center. Gary Harris for Aaron Holiday. Couple of seconds getting switched. Whatever. Carlo Matkovic for Royce O'Neal. Antonio Reeves. I don't know who most of these players are besides Royce. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for Clint Capella. That makes no sense. The Magic have Wendell Carter Jr. they just extended. They have Goga Batadze. They have Mo Wagner. And they needed shooting, and they gave up shooting the first year that they signed him for Clint Capella. Tyler Kolek for Robert Covington. I don't know. Robert Covington past his prime. He's probably not worth it anymore. No superstars getting traded, though, so that's interesting. Time to hop in, though, to All-Star Weekend. We got some exciting games ahead of us, like the Rising Stars Challenge, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to hop in. The Rising Stars Challenge is boring. We'll just look at the box score. Rob Dillingham had a good one. So did Reed Shepard, 24, 20. Zachariah Russacier, 14. Stephen Castle with 10. Alex Sara, 9 and 10 game. Nobody really disappointed. Dalton Connect only had 7 points, 2 of 9 shooting. On the other side, Victor Wembanyama leading the way, 21-7 and 4. Keontae George, pretty good player there in Utah, 17 and 3. Scoot Henderson, 15 and 2. Brandon Miller with 13. Chet Holmgren, 9, 12, 1, 3 and 4. I would like to see Chet go up against Victor. I don't know how they do this. Normally they do Team USA and then Team International, but whatever. Pajemski with 9 and 9. Derek Lively, 9 and 7. Interesting to say the least. Now let's see who's going to win the 3-point contest. Who's going to win the dunk contest. For 3-pointers, you got Trae Young, Stephanie Curry, Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, CJ McCollum, and Paul George. All potential candidates. Normally they have a specialist in there like, I don't know, Corey Kispert, Buddy Hield, guys who aren't superstars. 3, 2, 1, ready, go. The clock is weird. The tenths of the seconds aren't moving. Okay, there we go. Trae Young with 20. 1, 2, ready, go. Normally I'd actually play this whole thing and let you guys enjoy along with me, but this presentation is so bare bones and so boring that we're just gonna skip it. Steph Curry with 22. Luka with 21. Ant with 25 and both deep zone balls. Pause. CJ with 15. And Paul George rounds out the first round with 22 of his own. So the standings are gonna look like this. You got Ant with 25, Steph, PG, Luka, Trae Young, CJ McCollum likely out. I think they only take the top 3. So Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, and maybe Paul George are going to be here. Wow, Steph with a dominant 28 second round. Paul George repeated with 22. Not bad, not terrible. And let's see what Anthony Edwards, the superstar and the future of the NBA, gets here. He gets 24. I don't know if that's enough to beat Steph. I forget how they do it. Steph Curry had 28 in the second round. Is that enough to win? It is. Steph Curry is your 3-point contest champion. Bring out the trophy, as he is the greatest shooter alive. There's no trophy. That's it. I didn't press any buttons. Here's the dunk contest. Couple of superstars here. Shaden Sharp, Asir Thompson, Scoot Henderson, and Amen Thompson. The dunks are embarrassing, but I mean, we can go along with it if you want. Here's Shea. Cocks it back, throws it down. Looked okay. What are the points? 37. Okay. That's probably fair. You remember when the dunk contest was fun in 2K? Like you could bring out cars and people and mascots. They don't do that anymore. Here's a serve. Wow, that was terrible. 31. I'd give him a 20. That was really bad. Scoot, still wearing glasses for some reason. That was fun. He kind of switched hands and then glitched through the stanchion. Still clipping through it, actually. I think the most impressive part was after, where he went through the basketball hoop. And here is Amen. Now you might wonder, hey, where are the superstars? Where's Jaden Ivey? He's not a superstar. Where's LeBron James? Where's Victor Wembanyama? Good question. There's a nice little, you know, a 30. Really? First round, Shaden is currently leading the way. If I remember how 2K does this, everybody does 2 dunks, and then whoever has the highest combined score wins the whole damn thing. No 40s yet. Here's Shea again. I mean, geez, give him a 10. A 43? That's probably good enough to win. Isn't that sad? Not bad. I'll give you a 40 for that. A 30? I don't know how the 2K rating system works, but it makes no sense to me. Here's the nerd in his glasses. I mean, we saw a more impressive version of that from a Sir. Or a Men. 45! And here's a Men. See, that was nice. I give that a 45. I bet you they give it like a 30. They gave that a 28. Go blow yourself, 2K Logic. And here is the after round 2. Shaden Sharp leading the way. Scoot, Amen. And oh no, it's over. Shaden Sharp is your slam dunk champion. And now it's time for the All-Star Game. I didn't actually have a chance to see who was in the All-Star Game. Is it too late? It is. Going to the second quarter, the Western Conference has a strong lead. Going to the third quarter, I don't know how they do it. Do they do it by 12-minute quarters, or do they do you gotta score Kobe Bryant amount of points afterwards? No, they're just doing 12-minute quarters. The West is dominating. The East, more like the least. Am I right? We'll hop in maybe a minute left because this is a 30-point blowout. The Eastern Conference stands no chance. They may have a championship on their side. They may have the best players on their side. But do they have Luka Doncic and Victor Wembanyama? No. And there's Anthony Davis with a flashy little jump hook. I mean, imagine if there was like an All-Star Game setting where you could play like they do in the All-Star Game, launch 40-foot threes, no defense is getting played. Instead, it's just, you know, this. Luka with the coolest mid-range ever. Lay epic, am I right? Okay, the East just winds out the clock and they lose by 20 points to the Western Conference. There you have it. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, of course, Luka Doncic outpaced Jalen Brunson, Joel Embiid, Giannis, Tatum, Brown. And here we have the NBA All-Star MVP going to Shea Schmildish-Schmalishmander. You don't actually need the winning team to be out here to cheer him on. In fact, just get everybody. Get both sides to cheer him on. But hey, maybe that was too much for the developers. And... Oh, okay, that was it. I thought there was more. And Shea wins MVP over Joker, over Luka, over Braun. Not bad. 34, 6, and 7. 2 steals, half a block, 52, 92, 35 splits for the 97 overall Thunderonian. Zachariah Risacher wins Rookie of the Year. Who would be his competitors? Looks like Ron Holland is up there. Yves Missy, Alexander Sarr definitely could have made it. Rob Dillingham, but there you have it there. Rookie of the Year. Nope, 6th Man of the Year goes to TJ McConnell. No surprises. The Steel Machine, the Pest. One of the best backup guards, maybe in the history of the sport. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Could have been MVP. 25, 13, 3, 1, and 2.5. Wow. Men wins Most Improved. How? Why? He went from 9, 6, and 2 to 13, 7, and 6 assists. Ain't bad. Kind of an interesting selection there. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Jason Tatum. Don't know how you calculate that. Mark Dagnall does win Coach of the Year of the 59 and 23 Oklahoma City Thunder, but the Mavericks win Executive of the Year. All NBA first team is Shea, Luka, Joker, Giannis, and Victor Wembanyama. All NBA first team up to a 93. Second team is Joel Embiid, Ant-Man Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, DeMontis Sabonis, and Trae Young. 13 goes to Ja, Jason Tatum, Bam, LeBron, and Dame Dolla. LeBron making an all-NBA third team. It's kind of weird, isn't it? All defensive teams is Victor Wembanyama, Giannis, Nick Claxton, Evan Mobley, Bam Adebayo. Lots of bigs there. Second team is Chet, Blocker Kessler, Joel Embiid, Miles Turner, Robert Williams. Absolutely no guards, no forwards, honestly. It's just all centers. It's a little skewed when you come to that. Walker Kessler, broken kneecap, gone for the season. That hurts. For the all rookies, we don't have them because why would you? You know, that's not an important thing. We can look at the rookie report, I guess. Zachariah Risachi, of course, rookie of the year, 13 points for him. Most of the rookies did not get any run. Rob Dilliam did, 8 points for him. I mean, what happened? 3 guys played, and then the rest of the guys simply did not get any minutes. Dijon Salon, Jacoby Walter. It's interesting. So the NBA was anti-rookie this year, but let's take a look at the league leaders in scoring. It goes to the MVP, Shea Schmiljish-Malishmander. Luka just missing out on a triple-double, 32, 11, and 9.8. Ant Edwards at 32. Trae Young and Giannis rounding out the top 5. Rebounds goes to Victor Wembanyama, DeMontis Sabonis, Joel Embiid, Jared Allen, Giannis. Who was the highest guard besides Luka? Luka doesn't count. Josh Hart averaged 10.7 rebounds. That is nuts. You know what? It's within the realm of possibility. So, okay, Josh Hart. Assist goes to Tyrese Halliburton, Luka, Joker, Trae, and Sabonis rounding out the 5 there. Steals is Shea Schmiljish-Malishmander. Blocks is Blocker Kessler, and field goal percentages as Mason Plumlee. That's a random name. Pick it out of a hat. Free throws goes to Anthony Simons, and the 3-point king is Stephanie Curry, winning the 3-point champion at the All-Star break and having the best 3-point percentages. Luka is second, having an unprecedented 45%, almost 10 points better than his career high. Grayson Allen third, Kevin Durant fourth, Tyrese Maxey fifth, and just, I wonder who's the highest plus minus? Would you say Luka or Shea? It goes to Anthony Edwards, plus 10. Julius Randle is third. So one of these is not like the other. Jaden McDaniels is fourth. Yeah, they're just getting absolutely carried. Team stats, best offense is the 76ers. Best defense goes to the Timberwolves. The Bulls are second. That's a little interesting. How did the NBA standings look? The Pacers, wow, the East was a dogfight. You got the Pacers 50-32. You got the Heat 50-32. You got the Knicks 47 wins. That's it. The Celtics only 46 wins. Hawks 44-38, Bulls 44-38. The Sixers disappointed. So did the Cavaliers. Pistons though came up, 38 wins for them, the 9 seed. The Bucks fell off, 38 wins. They're the 10 seed in the East. Worst team is the Wizards. Then you got the Nets, the Magic, and Raptors. Kind of disappointed on the outside looking in. The Nets did okay, 37-45. How about the West? Oklahoma City Thunder leading the way. The Dallas had an incredible start, kind of came back to reality. Nuggets are third, Timberwolves fourth. And you got this chaos that is the Western Conference. Golden State 47 wins. San Antonio Spurs 44, Suns 44, Kings 42, Grizzlies 41, New Orleans 35. That is a big drop off here. The Lakers, LeBron did not make the playoffs again. Neither did the Clippers. Houston Rockets 31-51, disappointing season for them. Jazz are the worst team in the West. Our rankings have the Timberwolves 1, Thunder 2, Mavericks 3, Nuggets 4, and then the Pacers there at 5. As you can see, the East nowhere near as good. And who's got the worst record? Who's got the best chance to win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes? It looks like it's going to go Jazz, Wizards, Hornets, Blazers, and Rockets. Interestingly enough. Time to check out the PlayIn Tournament. Got some interesting games here. So Philadelphia, Cleveland, Detroit, Milwaukee. Meanwhile, what? The Heat, the Hawks, the Bulls. I mean, those teams you wouldn't expect to be in the playoffs. Then you got Suns, Kings, Grizzlies, and Pelicans. Okay, so how do I do this without skipping everything? I'm gonna assume the Sacramento Kings at the Phoenix Suns is going to be the first game. We're not gonna hop in unless it looks like this game is gonna come down to a buzzer beater. You have the Suns absolutely devastating this poor Kings squad. Domantas Sabonis did not know what hit him. Kings are trying to make a comeback out of it, but too little, too late. The Suns win 134-114. Suns are the 7th seed. Sacramento gonna fight for the 8th seed. Next on the Eastern Conference, we have the Philadelphia 76ers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. No, we don't. We have the New Orleans Pelicans at the Grizzlies to fight for that 8th seed. Couple of good teams here. Couple of injury-prone superstars. Couple of guys who came out of the same draft class. Ja Morant, and Zion Williamson. Pelicans winning here in the fourth quarter, and they have blown out the Grizzlies. Good enough bounce back here, but the Grizzlies, unfortunately, fall pretty hard there. 121-98, and here you go. You got Sacramento, you got New Orleans in the West. Time to see what the East has in store. Who'd have thought that the Philadelphia 76ers with Paul George would be a 7 seed, but the NBA is chaos. It's up to speculation. The Cavaliers are winning this, by the way. Cavaliers, formerly gods in simulation, winning by 14 here going into the fourth quarter. Still winning by 12. No lead is safe, but this one might be 111, 106. 2 minutes remaining. The 76ers tried to make a game out of it, but the Cavaliers said no. There you have it, 120-113. Final game of the play-in tournament round 1 is going to be the Bucks at the Pistons. These teams do not seem even, and yet somehow the Bucks are horrific in simulation. Looks like the Pistons are dominating. They're going to blow out Doc Rivers, and another disappointing playoff exit for Doc and the Bucks. They're gone. Detroit moving on to the next round. Any major injuries around the league? Jamal Murray's a little banged up. Kawhi Leonard's dealing with injury, but what else is new? Jaylen Brown, back spasms, but he's fine. Ayton is out. Josh Hart is out. DeAndre Hunter. Honestly, no catastrophic injuries to the stars. Chris Middleton, dislocated patella, gone for the season. At 33 years old, Chris Middleton is certainly starting to hit that point where you got to worry about his knees. Walker Kessler, Andre Drummond. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's hop into the Sacramento Kings at a healthy New Orleans Pelicans, or reverse that. The Kings are the home team. Here we are in the first quarter, back and forth game going into the second quarter. Still a close game. This might be one of those that we hop in going to the third quarter. Still a back and forth game. 96, 91, 98, 93. 8 minutes remaining in this one. We'll speed up to about 5 minutes remaining. It's a 10-point lead, double digit. Wow, the Kings forgot how to score. 3 minutes remaining, and they are getting absolutely shellacked in this fourth quarter. 31-20. They get blown out, and the Kings eliminated. The Pelicans are moving on. Time to see about the Eastern Conference. You got the 76ers and a surprise upstart Detroit Pistons squad. Looking to stay feisty, looking to stay ferocious. JB Bickerstaff instilled these guys with confidence, and they're winning here in the third quarter. Going to the fourth quarter, another close back and forth game. 98, 99, 101, 100, 103, 105, 107, 106. This may be our first close game. 111, 106. Pistons need to score bad. 110, 111, 32 seconds remaining. So here we go. 76ers have the ball in a 1-point lead. They just turned it over immediately. Was that Cody Caleb Martin? Cade Cunningham looking to take the lead. Transition, contested, misses. Stewart on the rebound. Duren lays it in, and it's a 1-point lead. The Detroit Pistons cause the turnover, grab the offensive rebound. This new look Pistons squad has heart. And how will the Sixers respond? They have a couple of chokers there. Joel Embiid, Paul George, known chokers. Tyrese Maxey yet to be seen. He seems to be pretty good. But is he going to carry the offensive load? Being D'd up by Cade Cunningham. Looks like they're playing for the last shot, no less. Going to Joel Embiid in the post, taking on Jalen Duren. JoJo is tired, but goes right around and blows the shot. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Joel Embiid, known playoff choke artist, may have just missed the layup of the season and may have lost the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. 2.6 seconds remaining, no timeouts. Duren misses a clutch free throw. So a full court heave is going to be a game winner. Makes the second one. 113, 111. Maybe he wanted to miss. 2-1 game. Oh! The Philadelphia 76ers season rims out as they've been eliminated by the upstart Pistons, who are now the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. Pretty wild, man. So we're going to hop in. We're going to simulate a couple of games. It looks like simulate 3 games to get a better understanding of how the first round is looking. So the 1 seeds are handling their business, 3-0 each. You got the Minnesota Timberwolves 3-0ing the Golden State Warriors. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers 3-0ing the upstart Miami Heat. How are the Heat the 2 seed, first of all? But I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know, just for good measure, let's see who completes the sweep. You got Minnesota, you got Indiana, you got Cleveland, and we'll go ahead and simulate one more. Why not? So Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves completed their sweeps and gentlemen sweeps respectively. Same with the Indiana Pacers and the Boston Celtics Eastern Conference Finals rematch. You got a 3-2 series, Bulls at the Knicks. Don't watch Bulls franchise if you want to see a Chicago Knicks victory. Cleveland 4-0'd Miami. A couple of competitive games though here. Denver and the San Antonio Spurs are the 6th seed. You know, I kind of forgot about that, but Victor Wembanyama is a god in this game. We'll go ahead and see if anybody wants to go to a game 7. 2 game 7s here. You got the New York Knicks at the Chicago Bulls. You got the Dallas Mavericks at the Phoenix Suns. And you know we love a good Luka Doncic, Devin Booker matchup. But let's first see how the Chicago Bulls squad can get blown out by Tom Thibodeau, by Jalen Brunson, by Karl Anthony Towns, by Mikal Bridges, by Josh Hart, by Cameron Payne, by Precious Achiuwa. I can't name anymore. Jericho Sims. There you go. The Knicks take care of business. And they have moved on after making that blockbuster trade. For some reason, they're playing Karl Towns at the 4 and Marvin Bagley at the 5, and they trade away Mitchell. Oh, 2K logic. And now we have the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns in a game 7. Luka is no stranger to Phoenix Suns game 7s. Remember the one where they blew them out by like 50 points on their home court? That was a wild ending to the season. Anyway, this time taking place in Dallas. Looks like the Mavericks, I mean, they've taken over as the Western Conference champions. They didn't win a chip, but they're the elite, the cream of the crop of the Western Conference. Got a good game here going in the 3rd quarter. Really high scoring affair going into the 4th quarter. And the Suns just forgot how to score. 11 points in the 4th quarter, getting blown up by 20. The Mavs fans are waving goodbye as they lose. So we got Battle of Texas, Dallas, and San Antonio. You got Oklahoma City and Minnesota. Is that a rematch? It's not. You got Indiana, Boston, New York, and Cleveland. Simulating along, we'll hop in on game 7s maybe. 2-1, 3-0. The Pacers are sweeping the Celtics? No, Luke Cornett's playing power forward. No. 2K, don't tell me Jason Tatum got hurt. Left knee tendonitis out 2 to 4 weeks. That's why Jason Tatum isn't the cover athlete of 2K. Oh wait, he is. 4-0 swept. Get out of here. The Celtics getting embarrassed. Speaking of embarrassed, look at the Minnesota Timberwolves taking care of business as they 4-1. Got a couple of 3-2 series here. The Mavericks taking the lead and they 4-2 take care of business against the Spurs. Final 3-2 is going to game 7. Cleveland and New York. They're a great matchup whenever they play. New York is obviously better, but they kind of have similar identities. Defense first, Twin Towers out there in Cleveland, while the Knicks are revamping their roster year in and year out. But Tom Thibodeau grinds these guys into the ground, plays them 48 minutes in the waning months of February. So do they have the stamina to persevere? Looks like they have a 10-point lead here. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be an early exit yet again. Disappointing end after firing JB Bickerstaff. So you got the Pacers and the Knicks, battle of the 2nd round of last year's playoffs. You got Dallas and Minnesota, rematch of the Western Conference Finals. And let's see how we perform here. 1-0, 1-1 apiece. 2-1 New York, 2-1 Dallas. About 3-1. How about 3-1 both times? How about the Mavericks 4-1 returning to the finals while the Pacers are competing 3-2 here? We'll hop into Simcast, see if anything competitive happens. Anything fun? I think the Pacers are up, or is it the Knicks that are up? I've already forgot. It's okay. We'll just simulate to the end of the game. Knicks are taking care of business. And, 5-point game, 1-point game. 2 minutes remaining, back and forth game. These guys just completely scored. 106-104, 42 seconds remaining. Pacers with a little bit of a lead. Knicks have the ball. They have the 3-2 series lead. The Pacers are fighting for their playoff lives. Jalen Brunson contested 3, splash! Foot was on the line, it's a 2. Wow, can we review that? Was his foot on the line? Jalen Brunson does not want to go home, and it absolutely was. His foot wasn't even on the line. He was inside of the arc. I'm just blind. Excellent 2-for-1 complete there from the Knicks. Pacers looking to go fast, maybe complete their own 2-for-1. Miles Turner, contested shot, misses. And now the Knicks have a chance to take the lead. 106 apiece, 24 seconds remaining, 5-second shot clock, game clock differential. OG Anunoby blows the layup. Mikal Bridges gets the rebound. Steps back, shot, missed, but he gets the foul. Aaron Nesmith distraught. Mikal Bridges gonna get some points out of this one. Free throws, first one is up and in. That's not his free throw stroke at all. Second one is up and in. 2-point game. No timeouts remain. And the Pacers are fighting for their lives. 106-108. Tyrese goes right around Jalen Brunson. Doesn't take advantage. Now he does. Now he's going through, lays it in, ties it up again. And the Knicks can hold for the game-winning shot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jalen Brunson, long, contested, in and out, and we are going to overtime. Pacers win the tip, and we'll hop right back into Simcast. Remember, the Pacers are down 3-2. Knicks have a little bit of a lead. 1 minute remaining. They've scored 19 points in the overtime period, and they shut the door on the Indiana Pacers. 120-131. Oh, Luka Doncic wins West Conference Finals MVP, 26, 11, and 10 triple-double. Jalen Brunson wins East Conference Finals MVP, and here we are in the finals. Dallas Mavericks looking to avenge their loss. New York Knicks looking to basically buy a championship. Now, before we hop in, I do want to see how the lottery plays out. Looks like the Utah Jazz have the #1 pick, the Wizards have #2, Charlotte has #3, and the Trailblazers have #4. Trade protections are all sort of funky these days, and 2K hasn't really figured that out. So let's see if anybody jumps up 11 spots like the Anthony Davis, like the last year's Atlanta Hawks lottery. Grizzlies, they fall. So the 76ers have leapfrogged into the top 4. That is wild. Number 12 goes to the Nets. 11 goes to the Raptors. 10 goes to the Nets. 9 goes to the Hawks. 8 goes to the Magic. 7 goes to the Rockets from the Nets. I don't really know. 6 goes to the Blazers. And 5 goes to the Wizards. Looks like they have fallen out. So number 4, Charlotte Hornets looking to repeat as top 5 picks. And the Oklahoma City Thunder have the number 4 overall pick via the Clippers. Don't ask me if that's true or not. And then there were 3. Third overall pick goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. What a jump. They jumped up from, what was it, 13 to 3? That's impressive. Number 2 from the Hornets, it goes the Jazz. So the Jazz had the worst record in the NBA. They have fallen to 2, which means the Charlotte Hornets, the Charlotte LaMelo Balls, win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. Just a mild detour, but welcome back to the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks, the New York Knicks, big market teams, big market names. Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson battling it out for their first championships, and look at Luka winning this first game handily. Wow. Scoreboard, they're on pace to double up the Knicks. 150-98, embarrassing performance. What happened? Luka, Kyrie were sensational, and the Knicks were not sensational. So, I mean, that's a home game. The NBA playoffs don't start until the home team loses. Knicks looking to bounce back from a really pathetic game 1. Struggling here at halftime, down by about 6 points. Not a bad game here going into the third quarter. Low scoring compared to the last one. 8-point deficit here in the fourth quarter for the New York Knicks. Now down to 7. Scoring has completely stagnated. 6-point game, 5-point game, 7-point game, 10-point game, 12-point game, 15-point game. And now we're starting to talk about the sweep. Are the New York Knicks cooked? Are they done? Is there any chance for them to come back? Hopping back into Simcast. Knicks looking to defend their home court in a 2-0 hole. Mavericks are winning in the first quarter, winning in the second quarter, going to the third quarter, and the Knicks are going to need a little bit of magic. They might be down 3-0 after this 98-99. Fourth quarter, 102 apiece, 105-102. This may be one of those games that we have to hop in at the sub 1 minute mark. 108-108, 111-108. Yeah, we're hopping in. 48 seconds remaining. Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. Good sign for the Knicks, who are in a 3-point deficit right now. Make it 2, make it 1, and now it's 111-110. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. 46 seconds left on the game clock. Mavericks can hold for a 2-for-1. Luka goes early and hits. That was too easy for Luka Magic. You may want to switch OG and Anunoby onto that. Make some defensive substitutions. Too bad 2K doesn't know how to do that when the CPU is playing the CPU. Jalen Brunson steps back, pump fakes, and makes that a contested jump shot. He was open if he didn't pump fake. Now the Mavericks have a lead. They can go up 2 possessions here. Klay Thompson maybe going out of his mind. Grant Williams, remember, came back to the Mavericks. Kyrie, dagger, 3. Missed. And Karl Towns grabs the rebound, calls a quick timeout. 17.9 seconds remaining. No timeouts left for the Knicks. They need a 3 to tie or a quick 2, and they got to play the free throw game. Let's see what kind of play Tom Thibodeau has drawn up. Mikal Bridges gets the inbound. Karl Towns sets the screen. Mikal is open here, not looking to shoot. He's looking to give it to Jalen Brunson out of the post, who kicks it back. OG Anunoby to tie. Misses. Luka grabs the rebound. Karl Towns has fouled out, and this might be a clean sweep for the New York Knicks. Well, the New York Knicks getting swept. And New York is booing right now. They are disappointed as Luka hits 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Mikal Bridges didn't even look to shoot that game-tying 3. And this game is over. And here we are. We're talking sweep. We're talking domination. We're talking routing. We're talking disappointing exit to the playoffs. It's one thing if you lose 4-1. It's another if you lose 4-2. It's if you get swept in the NBA Finals, it is a huge disappointment to the fans, to the team. It feels like you didn't accomplish anything, even if you had a spectacular season and made it to the NBA Finals. But here we are, and Mavericks just continuing to dominate, stomping on the throats of Jalen Brunson. It looks like they have absolutely no chance of victory, no chance of success, and this game is all but over. Luka Doncic swept the league by being the greatest player that's ever been created. And that is going to be ball game. Swept on their home court, the New York Knicks have lost to Dallas and Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have climbed the mountain twice, this time coming out successful. Dante Exum, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, and Grant Williams have made their way back to the team. Maybe they were the true X factors all along, as Luka is a one-time NBA champion. This guy, whoever he is sad. OG disappointed. Tom Thibodeau and Jason Kidd shaking hands, saying that good season. You don't look like Tom Thibodeau. I know. Look at Dante Exum hyped up. Daniel Gafford, Quentin Grimes, Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleba out there in the background. Maxi has not been face scanned in years. This man does not look like Maxi Kleba at all. And here's Adam Silver presenting the trophy to Najee Marshall first. Najee gets to hold it, not Luka, not Kyrie, not Derek Lively. It's Najee Marshall. There you go, Kyrie Irving hoisting the trophy. And here's Luka Doncic, NBA Finals MVP, as predicted by NBA 2K25 for the upcoming season. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you agreed with, what you disagreed with how the season ended. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll catch ya in the next one.